Yeah, so that was my week, man. Again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube. YouTube, all right. Please share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation, and we'll move the conversation right along. I think we'll start with one of these other. You want to go with the cooking and the cleaning thing first?
Yeah, why not?
We'll talk about this. Hold on.
All those domestic $10-an-hour chores she got to do every day. Bro, if I come in the house, I don't even want to see my wife folding clothes. Why you want to see your wife folding clothes for? Bro, she raising the baby, bro. Nah, you good. We good. They had enough of that. That's what I'm saying. They not their grandmothers, bro. Grandma. What grandmothers do on Sundays? The entire Sunday. They dedicate
cleaning, dishes, everything.
And for some reason, like, we just drag that on. We do. Like, we supposed to do that. And then we got some men out here who are saying, no, I can't marry her, bro. She don't cook and clean and what.
Right.
Nobody want to do that. Your grandma, first of all, our grandmama ain't want to do that shit, bro. My grandma had 12 kids.
My grandma had 9.
Yeah, you see, and they had to do all that with 9 kids. Why you want to bring that traumatic experience to your wife to do the same thing? The thing is, that energy gonna come on to me. If she got to cook and clean all day, I'm gonna come home after I just got finished working, and she I'm like, damn, bro, like, how can I fix this? And that's when I started hiring all the cleaners and all the people around the house.
And I think a lot of dudes don't realize that once you make a woman's life, especially if it's a woman that's really rocking with you, y'all for each other, once you make her life easier, we always talking about peace. We need peace of mind. She's gonna be that peace that you talking about once you make her life that simple and easy.
Yeah, but she can't be your peace if she just doing all these chores and shit, bro. That's what $1 million do.
Okay. So, shit. What do we think? What do we think about that?
I think one thing, like, real quick, there's a lot of things that people don't want to do, but you got to do it, right? And the things that you do usually builds your character. What kind of lesson are you teaching your kids if their moms are just sitting home or going shopping every day or whatever have you, and she's not, that's the only way she's contributing to the household? Like, I just don't understand that. What kind of character is that?
With a lot of things to do, or there's a lot of things that have to be done. Like, there's two different things. Like, do you have to do them, or does it have to be done? I feel like once you make a certain amount of money, as long as those things get done, you could kind of get different people to do different things. Like, right now, I do my landscaping because I kind of want to do it. Like, I kind of think it's fun, but if I move up a couple of brackets, I'm not doing it anymore. You know what I mean?
I think
part
that's
of why I'm doing it is to save money, you know? So if you can take a couple of things off of your family's plate, you know, why not? You know, I don't think it's a slight towards them, but, like, you know, Mega Millions was what, like a couple of billion or whatever. If we hit that number, like, I don't really, like, my wife could cook if she wants to, but we could have a chef, we could have a full staff. You know what I mean? The only thing I won't do is nannies.
Well, this dude actually talked about, like, domestic stuff, and he talked about child rearing. Like, he talked about his grandmother having 12 kids, and he kind of called that traumatic. Yeah,
trauma. Like, taking care of kids and cooking is trauma.
Yeah. Like,
we're a little overboard with
like,
that part. Yeah,
is the structure of a home supposed to be like, as the man, you're supposed to just go out, work, bust your ass, and then, like, try to kind of make your wife or your significant other's life as easy as possible? Taking the brunt, you take the brunt of it, or?
Well, the breadwinner, not the man, the breadwinner is supposed to come home and make their significant others'
I don't think that's
life
the case.
More comfortable.
No.
Like, you think Stegman does the lawn?
that's a whole that we don't know about that relationship. It's secret, and it's secret for a reason. So we could assume whatever, but I don't think that, you know. All right, we're talking about a regular couple, not even just a regular couple. Let's just say somebody that maybe they have a few dollars. If the woman is in the position of the breadwinner, she's gonna expect the man to do something. She's not gonna accept the man just sitting around doing nothing all day.
If she's the breadwinner and you need a room painted, they're gonna go hire a painter. If she has enough money to. If you're living within your means, then he'll paint the room.
Possibly.
Right?
But let's not move too far forward. Right?
Okay, all right.
Because we're talking about, let's say, we're going to use this as an example. Because he's talking about, I think he's saying more or less a man providing the financial stability for the household.
You're definitely saying that.
And the easing the burden on his significant other.
Yeah. That's what the money's for.
So all right, so no cooking, no cleaning, no child rearing. Like what is your significant other supposed to do all day?
Use your money. That's what it sounds like he's saying. Use your money. Go ahead and shop and live a good life.
I believe.
Or find her passion and find something to do and do something that you love because you have zero pressure and you could actually kind of like, you know.
Who's funding that?
Most likely the man with the money, if there's enough money after he pays people to cook and clean and everything like that. I mean, if there's a certain point where pride should kick in for a woman.
Absolutely, that's what I was about to say. Like, yo, I honestly, like, if I'm in a position where I could afford to do everything and unburden my wife of all the domestic or whatever duties that there are in the household.
Yeah.
If she doesn't kick in and say like, yo, I don't feel comfortable with this. Like, this is just too much. It's overload. I need to feel like I internally I feel like I want to take care of my kids. I want to do something.
Too much for you? What's the line? All right, cooking is it's
like a prototypical, like if you saw a movie where it's like some Desperate Housewife type of shit where you would see on TV where they don't do shit all day, like, and during the summertime they sitting by the pool or whatever, the nanny's taking care of the kid, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do nothing, they just sit around. And then even to the point where you see on a movie or a TV show, like even when the dude comes home tired or he wants to have sex, it's like, I don't feel like it either. You know what I mean? So I know that's just, it might be a fictional thing, but like I think everybody has to feel like they have a purpose, right? And I think you're taking away some of the purpose. Like I think women are naturally nurturing, right? And there's certain things that they want to do. Like if I start to do a little bit more than what I'm quote unquote supposed to be doing in the house, my wife feels a way about that. She, internally she something kicks in where she's like, I'll take care of that. I'll do that. I'll do that. Now you don't have to do that. Go ahead. I got this. You know what I mean? So this narrative that's being pushed, I think a lot of times you got men that pander to women and they know like it's probably a ton of women in the comment section of this particular post that are like, yo, yeah, you got it right.
At least somebody got it.
Yeah.
Oh, he understand. You got another man to do the same thing because I'm looking for. All right, listen. Money doesn't fix everything. Throwing money at shit doesn't fix everything.
But it does lubricate it.
For how long? Because lubrication you got to keep on looping it, right?
Yeah, money because it just makes things run smoothly.
It makes things run smoothly, but you can't ignore the human factor in people wanting to inherently take care of things that they feel like they should take care of.
Yeah.
That's like if my wife was a millionaire and she's like, yo, don't worry about it. Yo, I'm gonna get everybody to do everything around the house, and you don't got to worry about nothing. And I just see a bunch of men in my house like painting and doing all this shit. Like, no.
So you would have a problem with a dude painting your house? Like,
no. I don't have
I'm
not saying that. All I'm saying is, if you keep on having people do things for you, what are you doing? You understand what I'm saying?
You're not thinking. I mean, that's the way the human race kind of progressed. It's like we stopped doing certain things. Like, we stopped hunting and gathering, and we stopped hunting every night, and we stopped.
Not really.
Life became easier, and from life becoming easier came innovation.
Well, yes.
So when you have more time to do better and bigger things, you become a greater person.
Okay, you're talking about somebody working on something bigger and better, but we're talking about just alleviating.
Starting a charity. She could do anything. She could start a charity. She could start a business. She could do anything. It's like
love and relationships.
Right.
A big part of it is reciprocation.
Okay.
So
and she reciprocates her love by working for you?
No, not necessarily working for you, but like if I'm going out and I'm providing all of this or whatever, how you reciprocate that back?
So you want to see her work to reciprocate?
No, you don't. Like, no, if you're in love with me or you're my wife, you should feel like, yo, I want to do something for him. You understand what I'm saying? The like same way I want to provide a certain lifestyle for you, you should want to do something for me. But if there's nothing for you to do for me, where are we then?
What are you talking about? Like a task? Like
not even a task. Like, yo, if I'm on some type of time where it's like, nah, I gotta make sure she don't gotta take care of the kids. She can't cook. She can't do nothing.
Well, taking care of kids is kind of where I draw the line. I think that you should have your kids with you because your kids need your parents. But as far as cooking and cleaning and all that, if she's on board to have someone take over those chores or tasks, why not?
You know what? Just real quick. I think there's a certain amount of love that goes into a household that only a female can provide from the things that she gives to that household, whether it be cooking, whether it be cleaning, whether it be child care, whether it be anything that has to do with keeping a household together. I feel like there are certain things that only a woman can give that
love, that touch.
Yeah, that like can bring to a household. Because usually a dude that lives by himself, we dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it takes a woman to make an actual household.
Absolutely.
I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
So like you taking that totally off the board, I don't think it feels the same, bro. I don't think your household feels the same if you have
So you would never get a chef. You would never get a chef.
I would get a chef, but we're not talking about every day.
Okay.
And we're not talking about...
How many days out the week would you use your chef?
Maybe once.
What's respectable? 1 day a week.
I think maybe like on a Sunday, I'll hire a chef to do like Sunday dinner.
Bro,
okay.
I think that's probably it.
If my wife is like, she's working and shit like that, and I'm quote unquote the breadwinner in a sense, that makes perfect sense. Right. Like, yo, you're working, you're focused on a bunch of other shit. So yeah, let's hire somebody, even like somebody to come in to help with the kids too. Cooking, cleaning, all that. That makes perfect sense.
How about a driver?
If you got it like that.
No, we're talking about if you got like that. Money is not the issue here.
Okay.
If you have the money to get a driver, would you hire a driver for your wife?
Yes, right? But what I'm saying is that if she
she don't drive with love?
If she if she let's say it's a two income household, right?
Right.
And she's still working. She's still focusing on her career, and because I feel like a woman could be overloaded when she has to focus on working, child rearing, domestic stuff, right? So if you don't have the money, what you do is you step in and you carry some of that load to help out inside the household. But if you have the money, yeah, I could see you doing X, Y, and Z and alleviating all that, right? But if she's not doing any of that, and it's more or less like, I bring in all the money, you could stay home, you don't even have to work, but nah, you don't even have to do anything inside the house. Like, bro, that's a bit much, bro. Like, if and me personally, I wouldn't even want to be with a person or a woman that says, yo, yeah, I'm okay with this and I'm not gonna do shit. No, I'm okay doing nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
No one's